We can
Is not.
start.
So, hello everyone. Welcome to Siddha Multiversity's weekly webinar. We hold this webinar every Wednesday at 9 p.m. US Eastern Time, which is 7:30 a.m. in India, the following day, which is Thursday. So, my name is Shri Gupta, and I am the program director here in Siddha Multiversity. Just to introduce you to Siddha Multiversity, our mission is to bridge a gap between ancient wisdom and modern science. And the way we do that is through webinars like the webinar today, and we have courses. We have very renowned faculty members who are expert in this area. So we have courses, we have workshops, and of course we have webinars. So it gives me great pleasure to introduce you to Vinod Kumar. He's the speaker for today. And if you look at his career, he has been an engineer as a profession. That's what he was trained on. And then he started his career in the multinationals, as everybody else does in India. And he was growing in there. Then he established his own business. But at an early age, over 10 years ago, he had some health challenges. And then he set to fix all his problems. And it was really a journey of discovery for him on how to transform the pain in your material body, in your health, and leverage it to heal the body. So this was a very deep understanding for him, a very deep discovery for him. And then he decided to give up his thriving business, IT business, and transform it into a healing center. And he is in Vellore in Tamil Nadu. And he has extensive experience, and many thousands of people have learned and healed from his technique. So he's going to talk to us about his own discovery, his own technique. The topic of his talk is how to transform your pain points and challenges into your leverage. So welcome, Vinod Kumar. Please take it from here.
Thank you. Thanks for the introduction. I'll take a minute to be in silence. I invite all of you to just close your eyes, settle down for a minute. Just relax. Relax your shoulders. Relax your neck. Relax your top of the head. Relax your center of the heart. Relax your whole body. Just slowly come back. Thank you for joining. Thanks for joining this, taking time and then willing to work with your pains and challenges. So today's session is going to be a practical or something which you can integrate in your consciousness, right? So this is not like a intellectual idea which you can learn and then put it in your brain dump, but if you can embrace these ideas, whatever we are going to discuss in the next 60 minutes, your perspective around your physical pains, your chronic health conditions, your life challenges will get shifted for the good betterment. You'll be able to work with it with more ease, and you'll be able to empower yourself with your pains and challenges. So that is my promise in the next 60 minutes. But how much you can get out of it, it is very individualistic. It is based on your openness, your curiosity, and your willingness to integrate the ideas. Right? So it is both ways. There are boundaries. So I strongly invite you to be little more open, little more curious, and little more willing to integrate the ideas. And let me tell you that it is not so easy to integrate these ideas, right? because what we are dealing is something which is painful. It is a pain which we are dealing with. The general tendency towards pain is aversion. Whenever we get a pain, generally we tend to distract from the pain. We tend to stay away from the pain. That is the general narrative, right? We have this idea, right? Painkiller. If there is a pain, we have to kill the pain. If there is a conflict, right, then we end up spending time in something which gives us joy. We distract ourselves into a TV show or get into some other things which gives us joy instead of paying attention to the pain. So that is a general tendency of us, at least at this point of life, right? 2024, 2025. So it is not going to be so easy for you to embrace pain and then see how you can make it as a leverage. It is going to be little bit difficult. But since all of you have shown interest in this, with this agenda, right? This agenda is around transforming your pains into leverage. I believe all of you have that intention to turn that as a leverage, right? So thank you so much for that willingness. Bring in that openness and then curiosity. And try to switch on your videos and then participate in conversation. Stop me anytime in between, ask questions, and let us navigate things together. So let me share the screen. So the highlights of this conversation, right? You'll be able to navigate your pains and challenges from an evolutionary perspective. So there are many things we can navigate any pain from various ways, right? We can navigate it through. Like now, let us take it as a from the physical healing, right? From the physical healing standpoint, if you have pain, right, then Ayurveda classifies it as Vata. In a different modality, it will classify it as a different idea, right? For example, nature cure, one of the ways nature cure perceive it as pressure. Pain is pressure. Ayurveda sees pain is equal to Vata, something like that, right? Or pain is equal to inflammation, which is Pitta. So there can be multiple ways to look into the pain, a physical pain. But this way of looking into the pain will be a little more different from the other things, right? So it's a personal evolution based way of looking at pain. So you will be able to navigate it from that perspective when you go through this next 45 50 minutes, and you'll also get some tools to release and transform your pain. So this is a short session. This is not like a we'll be spending only 60 minutes, so I can only do some justice to the 60 minutes. I'll give you some practical tools and practices to transform your pains, to release your pains and challenges. When I say pain, it is not only the physical pain, it can be pain in any aspect of life, pain in relationship or challenge in relationship, pain in finances, maybe you are struggling with your financial dimension, pain in your occupation, you're not able to set boundaries, you're facing constant pressure in your occupation. So what I understood in my journey, right? It has been around 9 years now. The moment I got into an autoimmune, and then I started working with my pain. So then I started seeing a common pattern across all the painful aspects of life: physical pain, relationship pain, financial pain, parenting pain, or mental pain, whatever it is, right? A pain in any area of life has some common mechanics, some common science behind it. So we'll be exploring that science to some extent in this conversation. So as you go through, as you integrate these ideas, you'll be able to navigate it and then find certain ways to release and transform. Instead of killing it, right? What is painkiller? What does a painkiller does? The painkiller stops you from sensing the pain. When you take a painkiller, it will stop you from sensing the pain, and you feel happier because you are not sensing pain anymore. But does that means the pain has left us? No, right? It is only you are able to feel little more better than when you are into pain, but it is not completely left you. It is not released. It is not transformed. It is still staying with you. You're just masking it with some drugs so that you don't feel it. Or there are pain management techniques, right? What does pain management does? Pain management will help you to feel relief for some time. For example, there are many ways where you can relieve the pain, right? You will relieve the pain for some time, then you renew it back, you get it back. So all the pain relievers, right? So sometimes there are medicines to reduce your inflammation. right? Then the inflammation comes down, then the pain you experience will come down. But after a certain time, 24 hours or 48 hours, you again trigger that inflammation. Again, you start feeling the pain. Then again, you take another dose of anti-inflammatory drug, right? Or if it is a chiropractor, right? When you work with a chiropractor, you disturb your particular structure of your body. Then you take a help from a chiropractor. That chiropractor will help you to release the pain, relieve the pain for some time. Then you again renew it back. You again get it back. So that's why people take a lot of chiropractic sessions. It is not like one session, right? It is like they go through multiple hundreds of sessions, or they do it like a weekly management of pain. So painkiller pain management is not an ultimate solution. Transforming and releasing the pain, mastering your body, mind, and life is going to be the ultimate solution when it comes to pain. So let us start navigating it from the physical dimension. And at the end, I will spend some time in Q&A. So these are the highlights of this conversation. Right. So let's first understand. I have 6 items to discuss around pain, but I don't know how much I can complete. I'll start with the first one. Right. How many of you think pain is bad? Just raise your hand. How many of you think pain is bad? Gupta ji thinks pain is bad. Purna,
Most of
Ramesh, Naresh.
most of us do.
Most of us do, right? So that's why we have painkiller, right? Pain is an enemy. Let us kill it. So that's
Yes.
an idea. That's an idea. Pain is the enemy. Let's kill it. Right? But I had a different realization with my pain. Pain is a friend. Pain is a feedback. Pain is a guiding light. And pain is a lighthouse. Why do I say pain is a feedback? Pain is a friend. Pain is a guiding light. Pain is a lighthouse. Right? So if you want, you can make a note. How many of you can agree to this idea? Pain is a friend. Pain is a guiding light. Pain is a feedback. Pain is a lighthouse. It's not
Yeah.
easy, right? Because when we get it, yes, Guptaji.
No, it makes sense because it tells me where the problem is. If I have pain
Yes.
in the finger, it tells me I have a problem in the finger.
Yes. So pain is a feedback, right? It is very simple. When you have pain in the finger, it tells you pay attention to the finger. When you have pain in the legs, it tells you pay attention to the leg. When you have pain in the relationship, it tells you pay attention to the relationship. Go and work on the relationship. Go and work with the finger. Go and work with the neck. Go and work with the shoulders. Go and work with the spinal column. Pain is just telling you, just pay attention. Pain is a simple communication from the body. And what it is telling you, or from the life, you can. Pain in the body is trying to communicate us through pain. Pain in the relationship, a relationship or life is trying to communicate you with the pain, right? So what is pain? Pain is just a communication. It is not good. It is not bad. But when you perceive it as bad, then you end up suppressing it. You end up staying distracted from it. When you perceive it as friend, you start working with it. When you know that your legs are paining, when your legs tells you, when legs start communicating you with pain, then what the general tendencies, take some space, distract yourself into something so that you can feel better. Watch some movies, get into some, don't do anything, just sit and then relax so that you don't feel the pain. So that is a general tendency. But when you start paying attention, your legs tells you something very critical. There is certain actions or inactions because of which you are getting a pain in a particular part of the body. Right? For example, if I am sitting like this, right? And if say I am sitting in a very wrong posture for the next 90 minutes, what will happen to me? I'll have a pain somewhere in my spinal column because I'm not in a balanced posture. I'm trying to sit in a wrong posture. I'm not aligned in a proper alignment. Then what my body will tell you, you're not sitting in the right posture. So sit right. If I listen to it, the moment I start having a pain somewhere in my spine, and then if I adjust my spinal column and then sit in a right way, right posture, then my pain start get. I stop feeling the pain, right? But what happens is, I continue to sit like this, the pain will come. But my mind is not sensitive enough to pay attention to the pain. Instead, I'll say, I need to talk to all these people. I need to address all the questions of these participants. trying to deliver more, when my mind is in constant chatter on something, I don't pay attention to the pain. And after the session, what did I do so that I got this pain? I get confused. But I don't realize that I'm the one who has created this with my wrong posture. So the pain cannot communicate to me in Tamil or English or Hindi. The body cannot communicate to me in Tamil or English or Hindi. It can only communicate to me through pain. So pain is just a feedback. Why I call it as a friend? Because when you have pain and when you are conscious enough, then you can actually strengthen your spine. Like when I know that I'm sitting like this for 45 minutes and then I'm getting a pain, then it is also for an opportunity for me to strengthen my spinal column. When I know that I have a pain, and if I'm conscious enough, then what I'll do, I'll start exercising. I start correcting my posture. I start improving my health through nutrition, through exercise, through other lifestyle habits. So it is a friend, and it is a guiding light. Why it is a guiding light? It will help me to know when to stop, when to proceed. For example, if you are walking for 5 kilometers, and you have been walking for 5 kilometers for the last few years, and suddenly one fine day you are um, trying to walk for longer, right? Then after 5 kilometers, after 6 kilometers, your leg starts paining. It tells you stop now. You are crossing your limit. Stop now. And if you can consciously embrace it, then you slowly step it up. You walk for 6 kilometers for another 1 month, then you make it 7 kilometers, then you make it 10 kilometers. If without this guiding light, what you'll do, right? You end up walking for 20 kilometers out of willpower. Then you don't walk for another 1 month, saying that you have pain. You got pain because of walking, right? So pain is a guiding light, and sometimes pain can be a lighthouse. What is the purpose of lighthouse? What does the lighthouse does?
It
So go to
beacons the
the older
ships.
days.
It
Yes,
beacons the ships in the ocean.
yes. When you lost in the ocean, right? When the ship is lost in the ocean, deep inside the ocean, and it doesn't know how to navigate back to the shore, then lighthouse is the one thing which shows you the path to come to your balance, to come to the shore. So this pain can actually help you to come to your optimal state, not only in a particular area, not only physically, but it will help you to come to a better state in every possible way. You become little more conscious than before. You become little more disciplined than before. You become more aligned. So your lot of patterns get released, unserving patterns get released, and you become a better version of yourself. You come to your core again and again. Whenever you're lost, for example, if I'm lost in this conversation, sitting like this for the next 45 minutes to 90 minutes, pain is the one which tells me, please don't do this again. Please come back to your original self. I'm just trying to give a simple example through the physical body, but the dynamic is same everywhere, right? If it is a relationship, for example, if you are having a very good relationship in the beginning of the relationship, then over a period of time, if there is a strain getting created, and it tells you maybe you're expecting more, or maybe you're not loving enough, you're not loving them like before, maybe you're not accepting the other person. So all these beautiful perspectives gets developed. All this information, you'll be able to realize all these things only with a strain, or else you slowly become little more non-accepting, little more less loving in the relationship, right? After some point of time, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, 6 years, you slowly lose that love, you slowly lose that acceptance. You start seeing the negative patterns of the partner. In the beginning, you start seeing all the beautiful patterns, then you start seeing all the negative traits of the partner. But when you have pain, when you know that the relationship is getting disturbed, then you can slowly come back, navigate back. Initially, I was loving unconditionally, but now I'm having a lot of conditions. That's why this relationship is getting strained. You'll be able to get all these uh, perspectives only through pain. And if you're not conscious, you only strain it more, right? When you have a pain, and if you're not conscious, if you don't have an intention to come back to a better state, you strain it more. You disturb me, let me disturb you. Right? You don't fulfill my desires, I'm not going to fulfill your desires. So you keep fighting with each other. right? So that's what happens. So so for me, in my journey, I got this condition, autoimmune condition in 2014 August. Uh, Initially, I started working with my medical practitioners with 20 plus medications. But all the medical practitioners whom I worked told me that there is no cure for this. We don't understand the cause of it. And then I felt lost at that point in time. I was 28 years. I was not married. I was not able to continue in my career. I had a startup that time, so I was not able to continue in my career. Financially, I become broke because of not able to work. I was almost bedridden in a bedridden state. So then I started working with pain. Then what happened was not only my body, my health got better, my physical health got better, but every aspect of my life got better. My relationships got better. I become more loving and harmonious with all my relationships. I become a good son. I got married. I become a good partner. I become a good father. I was able to do justice in my occupation. I had chosen a different occupation, which is more meaningful, more inspiring, more fulfilling. I am getting better in finances. I am able to feel financially fulfilled with the things by doing things which I love. So the pain actually helped me to transform in every aspect of life. It has been my lighthouse for me to come to my true self. I was completely lost at some point in time. I was so busy, I was so stressed, I was so disturbed. I had a very bad worldview. I started looking at all the problems of the world. I was saying, this is not right, this is not right, this is not right. Then I started seeing all the beautiful things in the world. So this pain actually brought me to my true essence. Let me admit, some of them are joining. Okay.
Yeah, you
So,
continue.
yes, yes, thank you. So this pain can actually help you to transform yourself to the better version of yourself, and then experience all the good things in every aspect of life. It is a possibility. I'm not saying it is possible for everyone, but if you are someone who is willing to work with your pains and challenges, if you're ready to embrace and then learn from it, then you definitely can tap into that possibility. So that is what happened in my life. That means everyone can tap into that possibility, right? Let me share certain things. So this one uh, I just shared. Pain is a feedback. Pain is a friend. Pain is a guiding light. Sometimes pain is a lighthouse. It will help you to come back to your true essence when you're lost deep inside, deep into the sea. When you're lost deep into the worldly things, so influenced by others, so distracted, then pain can help you to come back to your true self. Okay, let us take some examples to strengthen this understanding. Assume a child needs something and the mother is busy in looking at shots, YouTube shots or Instagram reels. She is so busy and she is looking at something, and the child is looking for something. Child is hungry and looking for some food. This is a very terrible example. Please forgive me if I am disturbing you in some ways. But I like to give you that idea. Right? And the child is telling you that, mother, give me food in a very very subtle note. Mother, I feel little hungry now. Then the mother tells you, I'm little busy. But let us not take it as shots. Let us think the mother is so busy in her job. She is busy in working in a program or in launching a project. She is working from home. The child is telling the mother, I'm hungry. But the mother tells, I'm little busy now. Let me get back to you. And she is lost in the job. The manager is demanding something with a lot of stress, a lot of pressure, and she's trying to deliver the best. After some time, 10 minutes, the child is coming back and then telling, mother, I'm hungry now. Please give me something. Then the child is telling that mother that I'm hungry so much. Kindly give me something. Mother is telling, Kana, please give me some more time. I have to deliver something right now. Without this, the project becomes critical. So let me deal with it and then come back. And the man is demanding more. The mother is sitting for a longer time without understanding the child is waiting. Then the child is trying to show some tantrums. Now the mother is telling, stop now, let me come back to you. Then the mother is again busy with the job. Then the child starts crying. Then the mother, don't disturb me, go out and then wait somewhere else, ask someone else. And she's again lost in the project. Then the child is knocking the door, uh, taking the laptop out, trying to disturb her work, trying to do all the possible things to stop her from working and then start giving the food to the child. Can you see this? What is happening? So this is what your body is also trying to tell you. The body is actually trying to tell you initially with subtle discomforts. When I sit like this, right, the body will tell me, don't sit like this. You're not in ease, so come back to your ease. But generally I don't pay attention because I'm busy in something else. I'm busy with talking to you. I'm busy in addressing some other challenges in life. I'm overthinking about something, or I'm worrying about something. Because of that, I'm not able to sensible enough. I'm not able to be sensible enough to pay attention to this pain because it is very subtle. It is in a very low tone, right? Very husky voice. I'm not able to pay attention. Then a bigger pain comes to me. Then I'm telling myself, I have so many other things to do. I cannot sleep now. I cannot rest now. I have so many other things to do. Let me take a painkiller. Let me relieve my pain with diclofenac. Then I put a spray, and then I continue to do the same. Then after that, sometime the pain gets even more amplified. Then I tell myself, I cannot stop now. I've gone to an extent. I can complete it in the next few days. I cannot stop now. I have to continue working. I'm creating a narrative in my mind, and I don't pay attention. But the pain is unbearable, so I'm taking a painkiller this time. Then the pain becomes even more intense. Then I'm looking for shortcuts. Then I'll get a steroid and then taking it. Now the pain is, I'm not sensing the pain. I'm continuing to do the same thing. Then the pain becomes even more worse by putting me into a bedridden condition. So I'm not able to sit, I'm not able to work, I'm not able to do anything. That's the point where the child grabs the laptop, stops you from working, and then does all the tantrums, right? So the mechanism of pain is like this. No one will get a bigger pain or a bigger challenge in life just like that. They think they are getting a major pain, major challenge just like that. But the body has been communicating, the life has been communicating to you in so many subtle ways. But since you're busy in your minds, since you're busy in so many other aspects of life, using your willpower, engaging yourself into so many things, you're not sensible enough to pay attention to the subtle communication of the body or life. Then, just to get your attention, the body has to increase the pain, the life has to amplify the pain. And the more you are distracting yourself, the body has to find ways to get your attention, which is the intense pain, which is the amplified challenge, bigger challenge, right? So pain doesn't come to you. Bigger pain, no one will suddenly develop cancer on one fine day. No one will suddenly develop heart attack on one fine day. No one will suddenly develop this degeneration on one fine day. No one will get into a breakup on one fine day. It's not one day or one moment which is happening, right? It is a lot of things which are being piled up. Lot of things which is unresolved over a period of time is finally putting us into a state where we have to break up in a relationship, where we have to where we have to become bedridden, where you have to lose all our finances, right? So when you get a major pain, when you have a major pain or a challenge in life, it only means you're so busy in something external, and you didn't pay attention to certain aspects of life, certain communication of your body. It only means your mind is not sensitive enough. You're so busy in dealing with something else. So this bigger pain is not a problem. Then what is the problem? Not not being sensitive enough to pay attention to the subtler pains. The real problem is not the bigger pain. The real problem is our own inability to pay attention to the subtler pains. So I'll stop here. I like to quickly have a conversation with you. How many of you think? How many of you are able to resonate with this idea? Pain is not a problem, but not able to pay attention to the pain in the early stages is the problem.
I fully agree to
Naresh. Yes, thank you, Naresh. Ramesh, Priya, Selva, the other Priya, mindfulness. Yes, Ramesh, thank you.
So subtler pain you are saying is the initial signal of the pain, right?
Yes, initial signal of the body or life. Either the body will tell us, or mind will tell us, or life will tell us. Like, no, pay attention. When the wife tells you, right, you're not spending time with me, that's a subtler pain. Then you'll say, no, no, I have projects to complete. My manager will not agree. I cannot take leave. Then you create another level of strain in the relationship. The wife is still feeling a void. I'm not able to connect to my partner. Then again, after some time, it turns into a lack of understanding. Then again, the partner's so busy in delivering a project or getting a promotion or getting an incentive, right? So we are not paying attention to the subtler communication, and the pain becomes a little more intense than before. Now we justify ourselves that I cannot pay attention because I'm busy now. So then the pain gets intensified further. So like this, the pain is getting bigger and bigger, and one fine day we cannot do anything else other than paying attention to the pain. That's where we get into a breakup, or that's where we get into a bedridden state. So if we can sensitize our mind to catch pain in the early stages, when the pain is subtle, when the pain is simple, then we can resolve it so easily. What the partner is looking for, just some time, quality time with her. What the body is looking for, just some quality rest, or some nutrition, some enough, a little more sleep, right? So when we start giving all these things, then the body doesn't have to communicate to us with a bigger pain. The body doesn't have to demand you to pay attention. Pain is a demand to pay attention. Please pay attention. And the more you're not listening, the pain has to talk to you in a louder tone, in an aggressive tone. Please pay attention. You have to pay attention right now. So it has to amplify the tone and the aggression of the tone, right? So when we sensitize our mind to, okay, now there is a discomfort now, let me pay attention. What can I do about it? How can I resolve it? How can I release it? Then we will not get into any major challenges, major pains. This one I realized after getting a major pain. I was not also able to realize it in the beginning, right? So I had did all the things against the pain. I was completely not paying attention. I distracted myself into so many other things. Then finally I broke down on one fine day. Then I was able to slowly start listening. It was not comfortable. It was very difficult to pay attention. Then I surrendered myself, and then I started paying attention. Then the pain was guiding me towards health. It is not that I did a lot of things to become healthy. The pain is the guiding light. The pain was actually guiding me step by step. You are getting stressed because of this unresolved emotional baggage around this person. So go and address it. Then I addressed it. I say I love you. I accept you. Then the stress was got released. Then I'm able to feel a little better in my body. Then there is some other. You're not earning enough money. Then I paid attention to it. Then I started earning enough. Then I was able to feel a little more relief. But the pain was actually guiding me step by step to release the pain, right? Um, okay, so I think I've given some enough examples. Now tell me how many of you can agree to this idea. If the pain is a feedback, find a friend, guiding light, and you can type it in the chat box. You don't need to unmute and then share, but you can type it in the chat box. Or just say GL, guiding light. Agree, agree. I got 2 agrees, 3 agrees. Thank you so much. How about others? Divya, other Priya, do you agree or not? Agree and that experience that. Yes, wonderful. Thank you. Agree. Thank you. So this is the first idea I like to share around pain. So pain is not bad. What is bad? Not paying attention to the pain when it is subtle and simple. So if you can train your mind to pay attention, yes, there is a discomfort, there is a little pain. Now let me pay attention. This is the high priority. Let me pay attention. When you sensitize the mind and then align to this idea, then you don't need any major pain or any major breakdown in your life. You can still live a good life, good quality life. The second idea, who is responsible for this pain? So many times, right, when we have a pain in the body or when you have a pain in life, the blame will go to the other person. Will say you are not doing the right things, so that is why our relationship got broke. My parents have not supported me enough. That's why I'm having financial challenges. Maybe more in my family supported me to eat salads or eat healthy foods. That's why I'm facing health issues. My manager was so hard on me. That's why I'm not able to feel calm in my job. Right? We only blame the other person and then we give the power to the other person. But one of the things which helped me in my healing journey, right, when in August 2014 I got this condition. Before December, somewhere in December 2014, I was reading a lot of books. I was resonating with myself, and then in one of the books I came across a very ancient idea, a Tamil scripture. which said தீதும் நன்றும் பிறர் தர வாரா, which means good and bad things cannot be created by others. If you're having a good experience in your life, you are the creator of that good experience. If you're having a bad experience in your life, you are the creator of that bad experience. If you tell that your manager is so hard, manager is so demanding, your company is so demanding, you are giving the power to the other person, right? And you're forgetting your role in there. Who is stopping you to get into a different job? Who is stopping you to upskill yourself? Who is stopping you to get into a different profile? You're actually denying your role, and then you are focusing on the other person's role there. That way you give the power to the other person, and then you lose your power. With this mentality, you cannot heal, you cannot release your pains and challenges. When you say your partner is not talking properly, that's why you are getting into a relationship strain. That means you're not mastered your relationship, right? But what is your role there? Why are you not bringing in love and harmony with the partner? What is your responsibility? How can you master yourself so that you can impact and influence the other person towards love and harmony? So the more we give power to the other person, you will end up staying in the same state for longer periods of time. The more you take responsibility for your role, what is my role in this? I can definitely upskill. I can definitely cook my own meals. I can definitely eat supplements. I can definitely exercise. I can definitely sleep better. All these are under my control. I can definitely accept my partner more. So a lot of things can be done from our own boundaries, and that can actually transform the relationship. That can actually transform the physical health or financial well-being or occupational well-being, right? So the more you take responsibility for your own pains and challenges, you'll be able to work with your pains and challenges and then release it and transform it. The more you put the blame on the other person or the external situations, you have very less power or no power, and then you end up staying in the same state for decades or for lifetime. How many of you understand this idea? If you understand that, then type I am responsible. I don't know how much you are able to take responsibility immediately, because there has to be a lot of mindset shifts which has to happen. But we still play a role in that particular aspect of life. Right? Without our role, we cannot get into a pain. There is at least 1% of our role. Actually, I say 100% role, but I don't want to hurt you in any ways. So I'm just telling you, 1%. At least you have played 1% in relationship strain, 1% in the occupational challenges, 1% in the financial challenges, 1% in the physical health challenges. And if you start working on that 1%, things definitely get better. Then you become a better person. You start seeing another part of you, another contribution of yours in that particular pain. Then you resolve it. Then you get better. And slowly you release your pains and challenges, right? So four of you have typed, I'm responsible. I don't know about others. So if you have any questions, kindly unmute and then quickly ask. We have little time, but you can quickly ask, quickly discuss. 5 people shared. Okay. I believe that everyone is agreeing to this idea. So just affirm yourself that I am responsible for my life. I am responsible for my health and well-being. I am responsible for all my life experiences. And in all my life experience, I had played a role. And if I can get better, if I can play a better role, if I can do all the better things in my part, then my experience also get better. I hope most of you agree to this idea. And this will definitely help you. This will completely transform your healing journey. This will completely transform your life journey, right? Okay, I'll go to the third idea. The third idea is cause and effect. I'm trying to help you navigate from various perspectives, right? The pain is an effect. The challenge is an effect. But there is an underlying cause. What is causing my pain? Just take a moment. Just think of a pain. Just think of a pain or a challenge in your life. So whatever it is, right? Any dimension of life, any challenge and pain in life, just think of it. So whatever pain you are facing is an effect, is the outcome. When the thorn is getting stuck in your leg, you'll start feeling pain, right? And when you take painkillers, maybe you will not sense the pain, but still the thorn is lying in the leg, right? The cause is still there, but you're addressing the effect. So I strongly suggest don't work on the effect. Don't work on the releasing the pain directly. Understand what is the cause. What is causing this pain? And you'll be able to get some understanding, right? You'll definitely be able to get some understanding. What is my role? How I'm causing this pain? Maybe you are taking some actions or not taking some actions. Maybe you're thinking in a certain way or not thinking in a certain way. And that is why we are experiencing pain or a challenge in life. So, what is causing this stress? What is causing this relationship strain? What is causing this? What is causing this physical pain? Just try to sit with it for a minute. If it is a physical pain, then there are definitely we can understand a lot of things, right? Maybe I'm not sleeping better. Maybe I'm not exercising enough. Maybe I'm not eating the right foods. Maybe I'm stressful most of the times. Maybe I'm not inspired enough. Maybe my like there are a lot of things, right? Maybe I'm not taking enough sunlight. There are a lot of things which supports our health. Same thing with relationships. Same thing with occupation. There is a cause. There is an effect. So don't pay attention to the effect. Sit with the question: what is causing this? When the cause is removed, there is no effect. When you get a thorn in the leg, you might endlessly eat painkillers and then relieve the pain, or else you can simply remove the thorn and then give it some time and space. Then the injury will get healed automatically since the cause is removed. Since the cause is removed, the effect will automatically diminish. The strain will automatically diminish. When you say that I have financial pain, what is causing the financial pain? Maybe you're not empowered in finances. Maybe you don't pay attention to your accounts. Maybe you're not budgeting enough. Maybe you don't have high paying skills. That's why you have financial strain. Remove the costs. Get better in skills. Start budgeting. Start accounting. Start planning your finances. Start investing. Then you don't have financial. Automatically, you get better in finances. Then you feel empowered in finances. Then you don't feel pain in financial dimension, right? So always remove the costs. Don't spend a lot of time in effort. Generally, we end up spending a lot of time in effect. How can I remove this pain? How can I release this pain? How can I release this challenge? How can I feel better immediately? So this is what happens, right? But this is not sustainable. Unless we remove the cause, the effect will still remain. If you're feeling stressful, and then if you're choosing meditation to release stress, right? Then what happens? You definitely feel better after releasing stress. After practicing meditation for some time, after doing some stress relieving activities, you definitely feel better. But if you're not going back to the painful aspect of life and then removing the cause, the next day you again feel stressed. Then you again get into some kind of stress management technique. In Bangalore, I heard that there is a room, and you'll get a hammer. You can, whenever you feel stress, you can pay some amount. You get into the room. Can break every possible thing there in the room, and then come back. And then you feel definitely relieved after that. Then after you go back to your job again, you go back to your bank accounts again, you go back to your relationship again. Then you feel stressed again. Then you come back here, you break something, then you go back. This is an endless process, right? There is no end to this. If you keep working on the effect, you cannot release the effect. But if you start working on the cause, then you don't need to work on the effect. The effect will automatically get dissolved. So instead of spending endless time, energy, money in dealing with the effect, start working with the cause so that you can release it for lifetime. Or else you have to keep paying, find one or the other stress management tools, stress management drugs, and then relieve your stress all the times. Right? Okay, this is the third idea which I like to share. Work on the cause, not on the effect. The time is already 8:20, so I'll stop with the fourth idea. I'm not going to share the other two ideas. I'll give you some practical tools to work on the release and transform your pains and challenges. Before proceeding to the next step, I quickly like to understand one key takeaway so far. Only one key takeaway so far. Type it in the chat box. I am looking for the answer from all the participants. That's where I can give this beautiful tools to you. I just want to ensure that you are listening actively and then taking some notes. Thank you, Guptaji. Purna, Ramesh, Priya, Naresh, Anjir, Selva, Divya, Priya. I am responsible for my life. Pain is a friend, feedback, and wonderful. Importance of the mind-body connection, wonderful, isn't it? What are the causes? I am responsible for this. I am responsible. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for sharing. Okay. Now let me give you three tools to work, release and transform your pain. Right. Uh, Tool number one is called balancing your perception. Every time when you get into a pain or a challenge next time, right? Whenever you get a pain or a challenge next time, naturally your mind is going to feel it as a disadvantage. Pain is bad. Pain is a disadvantage. Pain is not good. That's what the mind, your unconscious is going to tell you. I want you to practice this exercise, which is called balancing your perception. I want you to ask this question to yourself: how this is an advantage to me? How this pain or a challenge in life is an advantage to me? For me, my pains, my autoimmune, being in bedridden state for 2.5 years, and then having all the challenges, life challenges, financial challenges, occupational challenges, relation, everything actually been a greatest advantage to me. Because of which, I was able to evolve so faster. I was able to learn a lot of things, integrate a lot of things, let go a lot of things which are unserving to me. So I definitely become a better version of myself after all these things happen to me. It is clearly an advantage to me. But I want you to think how it is an advantage to you. Keep practicing this. Are you able to find one advantage with your pain? It's a learning opportunity to and grow with it. Wonderful. Pain is my love. Pain is okay. Okay. Wonderful. So are you able to see one advantage? Type one in the chat quickly. With your pain, are you able to see one advantage? Selva said one. Wonderful. Yes. So keep practicing this exercise because the general tendency is to distract yourself from pain, develop aversion towards pain. But now I want you to pay attention to the pain. That's where you are able to start working with the pain. So you have to balance your perceptions. Pain is an advantage. Pain is a guiding light. Pain is a lighthouse. It can actually help you to come back to your true potential. It can help you to come back to your best quality of life. So just pay attention to the guiding light. Pay attention to the lighthouse, and then slowly come back. Wonderful. Thank you. Okay. Then the second question I want you to ask: when you have pain, the second tool I like to give it to you, right? When you have pain, sit with the pain for a minute. So just think of a pain in your life. I'm rushing a bit. I'm sorry. Because of the time, I'm just rushing a bit. Just think of any pain or any challenge in your life and start feeling it. Don't think about it. Feel it. Feel the pain in the body. Fully feel the pain. You can tell this in your mind. I have this particular problem in life. I have this particular pain in my body. Just think about this and then start feeling it in the body. Start feeling it in the mind. Just feel it for the next 30 seconds without thinking. After feeling it for 30 seconds, ask yourself, what do you like to experience? If I don't like to experience this, what else I like to experience in this particular aspect of life? What do I like to experience in my body? what do I like to experience in my relationship? What do I like to experience in my finances? Just ask yourself this question and then find a keyword. Maybe you like to experience pain-free body, pain-free knee, or maybe you like to experience ease in your knee, ease in your spinal column, or maybe you like to experience love and harmony in relationship, or growth in your occupation or business, or maybe you like to experience abundance in your finances, or a particular number, financial number in your account. You like to get an incentive in your account. Then ask yourself, what is the one simple action I can take right now? This is what I like to experience. What is the one simple action I can take right now, the next 2 minutes? And when you get an answer, go and take that action. How many of you got an answer? Since most of you are in not in video, I'm not able to look at your face and then guess something. Purna, can we have a quick conversation? You got an answer?
Yeah.
Yes,
Srinath,
do you like to share your intentions? What do you like to experience? Just one word.
Yeah, like I want to exercise daily, so that's the intention I got.
What do you like to experience in the body, experience in the mind, experience in the life? What is the one word?
Ease of my
Ease.
leg pain. Yeah, leg pain.
Ease from leg pain, right? So what is the one action you can take right now in the next 2 minutes?
Like just I can exercise or just walk.
Okay, can you walk and then come back in the? You can get out from this place where you're sitting and then walk for a minute and then come back. Others quickly answer. Anyone like to work with me? Kindly unmute and then I can have a conversation with you. Ramesh, anyone else? You have to take one action right now, not later, not after the session. You have to take one action right now in the next 1 minute. Sarada, Priya, Divya, Silva, Ramesh, Naresh. Anyone would like to have a conversation with me? Okay. Have you took that action? Okay. Just check with yourself, Purna. How are you feeling right now? Ramesh, you can look at the bank statement for a minute and then come back. You don't need to listen to this conversation. You can spend some time in your bank statement and then come back. Purna,
Anna,
how are you feeling right now? Just a minute, Sarada. Purna, how are you feeling right now?
Like I'm feeling like at least I took an action suddenly, like, to get
Yes.
somewhat free from that pain, but not that much pain, Anna. Like for some days I'm just like suffering from that. So I'm just feeling happy and I just took an action.
I'm just giving you a process when you're in pain, but now we are demonstrating it. So this is the cycle, right? Generally, when we have pain, we sit with the pain for longer periods of time without taking action. Now, the tool I'm suggesting is sit with it, fully feel it for a few minutes. Then ask yourself, what is that I like to experience? Ease in a leg. Then ask yourself, what is the one action you can take right now? And take that action. So this is a great tool which will help you to transform, evolve consistently. Or else we sit with pain for decades. Just believe me, I've seen people sitting with pain for decades, for lifetime, without any action, without having any intention. Feel the pain, have an intention, take one simple action. When you say that I'm going to walk for the next 365 days or exercise for the next, then what happens is you do it for certain days and then you lose it slowly. But if you integrate this process, right, feel the pain, set an intention, take action. Feel the pain, set an intention, take action. This will give you endless possibility towards personal evolution. You become a better version of yourself every time when you do it. So, Ramesh, I believe you looked at your back statement. Sarada, you unmuted. You wanted to share something. What is your intention, Sarada?
ஆனா சாரி நான் வந்து என்னோட பையனுக்கு வந்து நான் இன்டென்ஷன் செட் பண்ணேன். That's
What is the intent? Just one word, Sarada. What is the one word intention? You're on mute, Sarada.
சாரி அண்ணா, இல்ல எனக்கு புரியல. இப்ப என்னோட பெயினுக்கு நான் இன்டென்ஷன் செட் பண்ணோம் அப்படிதானே?
No. You have pain. You are asking yourself, if I don't need this, what else I like to experience in my body or in my life or in my relationship or in my bank account or in my occupation? What is it I like to experience? Then come up with a keyword, right? Ease in my body, ease in my legs, harmony in my relationship, like 2x my maybe 10% increment in my salary, or promotion in my occupation, or work-life balance, something like that. You will get one keyword. You will get. You need to sit with the pain. Then you get a keyword. Then ask yourself, how can I? What is the one action I can take around this particular keyword? What is the one action I can take around work-life balance right now in the next 2 minutes, next 1 minute? Then take that action. So this is a neurological circuit, right? Fully feel the pain, have an intention, take action. Fully feel the pain, have an intention, take action. So this is a neurological pattern which we need to develop so that we consistently evolve in our every aspect of life. Or else what happens is, you feel the pain, you think about it, you sit with it for a longer period of time, you get into fantasies. Maybe that person have spoke to me in a different way. Maybe my manager would have communicated to me different. Maybe my partner would have been kinder to me. We end up thinking about this pain so much without working on resolving it, right? So that's why I said, I've seen people who are sitting with the pain for decades or lifetime. So unless you create this neurological circuit where you feel the pain without thinking, you need to feel the pain, set an intention, take action. So this is the second tool I like to suggest. Due to the time constraints, I'm going to move to the third tool. But I'll, if some of you want to have a deeper conversation on this, on work on this particular tool, then we can plan a different session. Right? Ramesh, I believe you looked into your bank account. Just give me a feedback in the chat or voice. You said you want to look at the bank account. Yes, you did. Wonderful. Thank you. So how are you feeling after looking at the bank account? Have you got some perspectives, some ideas, something you got after that? Just awareness gives me really wonderful. Thank you so much. The only problem all of us have is lower state of awareness. The only solution can be better awareness. So, so the more you bring in awareness, right, towards every pain or challenge, you definitely feel relieved, or you'll be able to find a way out of the particular challenge. Okay. With this, I like to give another tool quickly. Thank you, Priya. Which is called love and acceptance. Right? It's a very simple tool. I'm not going to go deep, but I'll give you a basic tool. To think of a pain, think of another pain in your life. Any challenge in your life. And tell yourself, I have this pain in my life. I have this pain in my body, whatever it is. I have this pain in my life. I have this pain in my body. But still, I learned to accept myself. I have this pain in my finances, whatever it is. Just think of the pain, but and tell this to yourself. The first part is what it is. Acknowledging the pain. You're speaking loudly about the pain. I have this pain. You're acknowledging it. I have this pain. No one is turning on the video. That is painful to me. But still, I learned to accept myself, and I learned to accept all of you. Immediately, of you switch on your videos or not, I still learned to accept you. That way, I really feel great, right? So whatever pain it is, and just giving an example, just making some fun. You acknowledge the pain, and then you bring in more love and acceptance to yourself, and love and acceptance to the other person who is involved in that, in creating that impact in the pain. That way, you start operating from your higher state of consciousness, right? Instead of blaming others, getting angry on others, overthinking, repetitively thinking, or worrying for longer time, feeling guilt, feeling regret. You can feel all this. I'm not against all this thing. You can do all these things, but doing it for longer periods of time, doing it for days, doing it for weeks, doing it for months, doing it for years, doing it for decades is not useful. So you can feel it for some time, 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 10 minutes. You can feel angry, you can feel disturbed, you can do all these things. And then start asking yourself, how can I release this? How can I relieve from this? How can I have a better experience? For that, for you to move from your lower mind to higher mind, animal mind to the higher mind, you have to come to your relaxed state. You have to come to your optimal state. You have to start thinking about the solution, not about the problem. That has to happen. You need to bring in more love and acceptance to yourself and every other situation. Love and acceptance can greatly transform the way you think, the way you behave, the way you act or enact, act or stay calm. All those things gets better with love and acceptance. So this is the third tool I like to give you. The first tool is balancing your perception. Instead of the mind is already trained to see it as a disadvantage. Ask yourself what is an advantage. The second tool is fully feel the pain, have an intention, take action. The third tool is bring in more love and acceptance to yourself and every other person involved in this pain. Your family members, your relatives, your managers, your peers, your subordinates. Bring in more love and acceptance to everyone, and then ask yourself, how can I have a better experience? I don't want to. If you don't want this experience, what can I do right now to have a better experience? Right. So these are the three tools I like to give you to release and transform the pain. When you do this right, your physical pain gets released, your relationship strain gets released, your financial challenges get released. So definitely get better. You have to do a lot of inner work, but these tools can greatly transform your experience of pain, and it will help you to experience ease and well-being in every aspect of life. If you practice, if you integrate these practices, if you embrace these practices. I'm not telling you that after this session all these things are going to vanish. I'm telling you, if you integrate these ideas, definitely you will start have better experience. Okay, so far this is what I like to share. I have some more things to share, but I don't have time now. So with this, I like to share complete this webinar. But if you want to learn more, there is something which is happening this weekend. It's like 3+ hours workshop. I'll share more about this later. But I like to take 1 or 2 questions right now. I'll address it. Then I'll take 1 or 2 minutes to share about the weekly webinar, which is like 3-hour session, which has been offered by Siddha Vetha University. So Anjir or Puttaji will share the details later. If you got some benefits, you can quickly share your one key learning or ask questions, and then we'll move to the next step. Is there any questions you have around
Yes,
this
sir.
conversation? Yeah.
One question.
Yes.
Although we are practicing many tools for years, sometimes we lag or go on hibernation. So I just want to how integrate it in our muscle memory, like without even it's like it becomes on autopilot.
So what has happened? Yes. So first I will understand. First we'll understand what is happening. If you can see, there are a lot of tools. You have been part of the mentorship.
Right.
You learn a lot of tools. So you have to find one tool which will help you to come back to your relaxed state. See, what happens is we are operating from fight and flight. So the reaction happens in fight and flight. The response happens in relaxed state. Whenever we get a problem or pain, our animal mind kicks in. Then we start getting into reactions. We start reacting to the other person. We end up doing something out of the disturbance, right? The disturbance start driving us. Now, if you can master one tool, which will put us, which has help us in coming back to the relaxed state. What is it for you? You have to understand it by yourself. You have to first understand that at any point in life, it is definitely possible to come to your relaxed state. And coming to a relaxed state is what is going to help you to move out of this pain. Like if you want to get out of this pain, you need to come back to a relaxed state of mind. And that is where your higher mind kicks in and then it starts finding solutions. Or else your lower mind will only end up reacting or fighting with the particular pain or other person or other things, right? So you have to find one tool, one practice, which will help you to come back to your optimal state in the quickest possible time. When you master that one tool, then I'm not saying you'll not get disturbed. I will also get disturbed. You'll also get disturbed. But you'll come back to the optimal state in the quickest possible time. Maybe in 1 day or 1 hour or 1 minute, or that depends on the depth we are practicing. But we'll definitely able to come back. That's why we have longer handholdings, right? We handhold people for longer periods of time. Then this is a muscle memory. This is a neurological circuit which has to get created in our brain. That's why the moment you sense the pain next time, instead of thinking about it, what has happened, why this person is behaving, all these things, we start feeling it. We feel it for some time, then we set an intention. I don't need this, then what do I need? I need ease, I need love, I need harmony, I need financial growth. Then you sit with the word, you ask yourself, what is the one action I can take right now? Then you take that action, then you transform the situation. You transform your experience of particular pain or a discomfort. Right? So this is what happens. But for us to integrate, we have to work with ourselves again and again and again. Sometimes it is hard, sometimes it is easier. It's a journey, Priya.
Right.
But I strongly suggest get that one tool. For me,
Right.
that one tool, right? I have this strongly embedded in my mind. Pain is an advantage. This idea is strongly into my system. Then I feel the pain for some time.
In same place. After attending RTH, no, I have this engraved in my heart, like pain always, it's a feedback, it's an advantage, it's a leverage.
Yes.
So that is there. So when we come back to that relaxed state, maybe that itself acts as a motivation for us to continue doing that tool, to be disciplined, maybe.
Yes. Then what happens is, since this memory is there, this kicks in. After some time, this tells you, this is an advantage, go and look into it. Find how it is an advantage. Then the mind starts thinking how it is an advantage. Then you understand, I'm not relaxed, so let me go and relax. So then I'll relax and then come back, ask myself how it is an advantage. Then I'll get to one advantage. Then I take action. Then I find another advantage. Then things are completely transformed. It is no more like this. It is a different reality now we are experiencing.
Right.
Yes.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, Vinod, because there's very little time left, maybe we should inform the audience about the next steps. So I just want to let you know what we do is when we have a webinar, we introduce you to a particular topic in the beginning in the webinar. Then we go a little bit deeper in a little bit longer workshop. So actually, so we request you to do a little bit deeper dive in approximately a 3-hour workshop, and that will be this Saturday early morning, India time. And Anjeer has the link. So normally, because this is a US-based university, so our pricing is in dollars. So these workshops run anywhere from $40 to $50. But we said we will just do, anybody wants to sign up, we'll just give a very good deal of just $10 for this deeper dive, this workshop. So Anjeer here is our IT chief. So he's going to give us the details if you want to register for that deeper dive workshop. So Anjeer, please go ahead and share.
Hello, everyone.
And in the chat, also put down a little spreadsheet where if you want us to keep informing you about workshops every Wednesday, we'll keep, if you add your email, your contact here in this spreadsheet, then you'll automatically get an update from us. And we have a lot of
there
healing,
is a spreadsheet
very
shared.
technical.
Yes, there is a spreadsheet shared in the URL. You can fill your details. So the Siddha Vetha community can inform you about the upcoming webinars from various other faculties who are associated with Siddha Vetha University. And there is a link, the second one which is shared. This is around the weekend workshop. I'll quickly share, I'll address some questions after that. I'll quickly share just briefly about the workshop. So this is the weekend workshop, which is happening India time 5:30 a.m., US time 7 p.m. EST on January 4th and January 5th India time. So this is an hands-on workshop. Now, most of you are not in video, you just took notes, but if you want to work with me by having conversations, by asking questions, by sharing how to change it, create intentions, how to take actions and all those things, by work with me practically for 3 to 4 hours time on this weekend. India time, Saturday 5:30 a.m., US time, Friday 9 p.m. EST. So then you can sign up for this workshop. It is heavily discounted price. Indian rupees, it will be like 850 rupees or something. US dollars, it is $10. So go ahead and then register. If you don't want that, you just want to get informed about it, then sign up for the other form. There is a short URL. You can fill that form. So thank you so much.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Guptaji and Anji.
Yeah, hi.
Anji, you
have
want
a
to
doubt
add
on
something?
Yeah, please go ahead. I think Priya was talking. You can please.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Can I go ahead?
Yeah, sure, you can.
Yes, Priya.
On what topic is this and who's handling?
Same. Whatever we discussed right now, we'll go deeper.
Okay.
You create a blueprint for yourself. You write down the challenges. You understand. You go through all the steps which you discuss step by step, and then in your mind you transform it, and then you're in a better state. Now it is in the intelligence. We'll work on integrating this idea for 3 to 4 hours. Then it becomes a little more deeper. From here it will go slowly into the system. That's the idea.
Okay.
Here it is 60 minutes, there it is 180 plus minutes, 3 plus hours, which means it will go deep into your system. That's it.
3
That
hours
is-
plus 3 hours. days.
Sorry?
Yeah.
Sorry, Priya?
Put up the link here in the. Can you type the link here in the chat also?
Yeah, already.
I think
Can you do
you
that?
shared it in direct message, Anjir. You have to share it in the public.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, you sent it in direct message.
Yeah, just one minute.
Remember,
I'm so
it will
sorry.
be this Saturday, 5:30 India time, and that will be 7 p.m. Friday, US Eastern time. So 7 p.m. Friday, US Eastern time, 5:30 a.m. Saturday, India time. And this is the registration link, and it'll just be $10, I think. And you know, the reason we keep a little bit charge for it, it sounds more serious, and I think people
Yes.
get better commitment when they have to pay something. But we always have these free webinars. So actually, Dr. Ramesh, he is here in the audience. So he'll be giving a talk next Wednesday, and he is a radiation oncologist and a functional medicine practitioner now in the US. Highly successful, deep knowledge. So you've just enjoyed a very good, deep concept that Vinod has been kind enough to share with us. And hopefully some of you, if not all of you, will join his deeper dive this Saturday morning. So with that, anybody else has any questions? Otherwise, we will wind it up.
Yes, any questions? Kindly unmute and ask 1 or 2 questions. Yes, Sarada. Divya,
Yes, and actually,
Divya, I will take 2 questions. Yes, Sarada.
Yeah, I understood the concept that what we are discussing. Currently, the pain of mine is handling my mother at this moment. I took her for this meditation center. After coming here, also she's feeling a lot of disturbance. She's not able to mingle with others, and within the family also there is a disturbance after coming here. Still, it's there a couple of days to go for an important thing at the family.
Sarada, 1 minute.
She's still
1 minute,
bothering
Sarada.
about it.
1 minute, Sarada. So this is a personal context. We do it in the coaching session. But if you have question in the process, so I understand. I know you much deeper, which will not be relevant. We'll not be able to have a coaching conversation here. If you have any questions in the learnings you have gone through in the last 60-75 minutes, or one perspective shift, see the disturbance is going to be there, Sarada. I can only tell you right now. The disturbance is going to there for any person till he or she starts feeling the pain as a friend. When you feel the pain is the enemy, then you only try to create more disturbance. We get more aggressive, more agitated with it. We have to make it as a friend. For you, it is applicable. For your mother, it will not be applicable because she is not part of the learnings. She is not part of the integration. How to facilitate it for others, it is a different story. So Sarada is working with me for quite some time, 1+ years. So I know her, so I'm going little deep. But in this context, it is all about us. How can we transform our pains into a leverage? So that is the context here.
And after maybe I'm feeling a little relaxed. That I can sense, but still the some amount of disturbance from the external factor is there.
The
So
pain
how
and
to
pleasant
deal with it?
experiences are integral part of life. The painful experiences, pleasant experiences are integral part of life. No one is completely out of pain. No one is completely out of pleasant experience. Everyone can experience both the things. People can, all of us have that. What is it? Advantage of all of us will go through this experience, pleasant experience and painful experiences. When we say I don't need painful experiences, we are actually going against life. Life will definitely give us painful experience, but how we can use it for our own betterment? That is the question we are trying to navigate here. We are not trying to get rid of pain. We are trying to use it as an advantage, and by using it as an advantage, you release it. The process here is very different from painkiller or pain management.
Okay.
Pain is going to be there, but how can I still feel relaxed and then work with it? When you say the mother is still not able to feel relieved, that means the pain is still there. You just need to relax yourself further and then ask yourself, how can I still help her? Then you get an idea. Then you start helping her. That means you thought taking her here will help her to feel better, but that is not true. That is the realization for now, right now. Right? You need to relax yourself. Maybe my idea is wrong. I need to sit with myself and then relax myself and then ask, how can I help her appropriately? Then you get that idea. Get more understanding. Okay.
Okay.
Divya, you had something. Divya, quickly unmute.
Anna, thank you for the session. Actually, it's a good way to start our new year. We have heard it many times from you, but it's a reminder for this new year. Thank you for the session.
Yes. Thank you so
I
much.
can't switch on the video as I'm preparing breakfast. So sorry for that, and thanks for the session.
I understand. Thank you so much. I understand it's a very critical time in India. You have to drop. I also have to drop my daughter after the session. Thank you for joining.
Okay. Thank you, Anna. Thank you.
Thank you. Selva, you switch on your video. Do you like to ask or share something?
Thank you, sir. Thank you. So far, so good, sir. Everything is okay for me.
Thank you. Thank you. Gupta ji, it is fifth Saturday, India time, fifth Saturday.
Sorry,
I'm sorry, fourth is Saturday. I'm sorry, Purna. It is a mistake. It is happening on Saturday, 5:30. US time, Friday. This one. I'm sorry for the confusion. Selva, I didn't hear you because I got a notification here. You shared so far so good. Anything else you like to ask?
Just confirm the date is Saturday. Remember, it is Saturday, 5:30 a.m. India time.
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead,
so thank you so much. I think thank you so much. We'll conclude this session. Just close your eyes for a moment. Relax yourself. May we all be blessed. May we all be healthy. May we all be happy. May we all live well in all the areas of life. May the divine grace be with us and guide us. Just relax. Integrate all the learnings, all the shifts. And slowly come back. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye.
Thank you, Vinod. It's a great session. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
For joining.
Thank you so much.